Where do you even park this thing? Oh, right. It just flies indefinitely.
Yeah, it's a Zeppelin.
They're making a comeback. Did you see that? Go on ahead to the control room, hero. We'll follow as soon as we moored the Excelsior. Okay, bye. Oh. Whoop. Well. Okay. Everyone's dead.
They're probably fine.
Okay, this is probably the point where we're gonna have to leave the party. This is probably gonna be another solo instance.
Rub, 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 rub.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, man.
Got dialogue right now.
What? Do we really? Okay, did you talk to this dumb dead baby? Alright, wake up. What's going on with you? What do you want? Alright, let's do it. What is that dog? Whose dog is that? Seven hells, Biggs. Wedge. Are you alright? Answer me.
The chief? Hero. A monster appeared out of thin air.
I think you got it. That's probably Omega.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah, it's
Is it Omega?
There's a subtle clue.
Blip. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled.
Omega, you set that thing upon them?
Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you. However, they are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. I could instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it.
Do I detect a shift in policy? Quantity over quality?
Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observe an anomaly. Those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumph in the face of apparently impossible odds, who perform what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain.
Angry Quay. So putting on a show with a yawn and planting Alpha in our midst was but a part of your grand plan.
By your victories, you have demonstrated the selfsame anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment. Withdraw, and I will commence the extermination of your kind. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star.
Rude.
Know you,
Damn.
It really was just a phone conversation. It's like, no, you smack. This is the
I just
clang
got
on the other side of the
reverse
end.
carded.
It would seem we have much to ponder. But first things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them into the trash.
You take the big one. I'll take the tiny child.
Okay. Yay, we did it.
Now do this.
Garland and Alpha took our 2 wounded to the Conjurers Guild. The chief bids me lend a hand. So I suppose I shall take myself there too. You, meanwhile, are to return to Ralga's Reach and report to Jesse. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Back to Ralgar's Reach we go. Where is it? There it is.
Huzzah.
Teleport. See ya. Woo. Bye, guys.
Oops, wrong one. That one.
Why didn't
Map.
it work? What's that item?
Because he didn't want to take us with him.
How did he get there? Is that where his
By
bed
teleporting.
is?
Yeah, we're not in the party anymore.
Oh,
remember?
right. We're not. Oh, well, we're all in a party. Just you're not in a party.
I've left the party because we're probably gonna have a solo instance soon.
Run.
Well, you cost me
Run,
like
run,
a
run, run.
992 gil, and I'll never recover financially from this.
Damn.
Hero, I heard there was trouble. What in the 7 hells happened?
James fell off the hot air balloon.
What? Omega loosed a fiend on Biggs and Wedge. Toying with people's lives like that was all a game. This is madness. Sir, will they be all right?
The worst is past, but they're still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for a time.
Then all we can do is wait and pray.
Bah! God strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have.
Could never have what? Activated Omega. You know as well as I do that there was no other way to defeat Shinryu, except there was, called the Warrior of Light, because we did it.
But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held at ransom, and as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility.
The responsibility. Just the thing you just the kind of thing the new you would say. Goodness. You are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to science. Then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper use of technology. It was in the wake of your old man's mishap at Bosnia, I believe. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is embrace who you are. A man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible.
With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgarstorm has the right of it. Midgarstorm has the right of it. We face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best as I know how. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend. So please, for Biggs and Wedge, and for all of us, don't lose.
I will do the thing I do, which is fight thing that has red health bar. Quick.
I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us. If only he was a talking cat.
We followed far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such time as Omega next extends us an invitation, you will find me analyzing the data from an investigation. Good day to you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Never come back, please.
Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together, somehow or other. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
I'll see you all in hell.
Okay.
Hero, I'm glad you're
Delta
here.
Force.
In case you haven't heard, we've observed a huge source of anomalous energy coming from the yawn. Aegis. I have a nasty feeling this means Omega's ready to go ahead with the next stage of its experiment, but Master Garland's on its way. So let's hear what he has to say.
Now you got me yawning. Stop it.
Mine was
Damn it.
fake. I was acting.
Oh my god.
How
Can't
dare
just
you?
share your
Liar.
thoughts on this, Chief. That's so stupid.
Our colleagues on the ground have reported the appearance of mysterious floating structures inside the yawn. If you recall, we were investigating a similar anomaly when Alpha and Alti-Roti? What? Alti-Roti made their appearance. Yeah, whatever.
Omega certainly knows how to get our attention. I blush to recall the eagerness with which we plunged into the abyss, ignorant of warped gladiatorial contests that waited us within. But what a staggering collection of opponents, plucked from the pages of both history and fiction for their ability to pose a threat to Omega. And should you prevail against these interdimensional champions, what then shall be your prize? Why, a battle against the most devastating weapon this world has ever seen. How marvelous. You're a fucking weirdo.
He says with his eyes aflame. For once, I wish you were being sarcastic. Anyway, the energy surge, based on our previous experience, it seems highly probable that it is our signal to rejoin the fray. Needless to say, it is an invitation we cannot refuse, not when the alternative is Omega unleashing its creations on Eorzea. Well, Hero, are you ready to answer the call?
Sure.
Just point me at the next boss fight, boss. Oh, wait. Unfortunate sentence.
Well, oh, that's you.
Well, I'm afraid Biggs and Wedge won't be answering many calls just yet. They're still mending from the ambush in the control center.
Yes, of course. We'll just have to struggle on without them for the time being. Don't worry, Nero and I will see to it that you receive all the support you need. Defeat is not an option.
Wait.
Quat.
I do believe Alpha here agrees. Oh, that reminds me. I've got something special for you, little fellow. Come with me. Bet you fry up nicely.
He's dead now. Oh my god.
Oh, you can see his teeth.
A custom-made Ironworks uniform. Oh, you do look smart, I must say.
He is part of the expedition team after all, and considering the dangers lurking in the rift, it's only right that we give him some protective equipment.
Don't let him
How
tag.
very thoughtful of you, Jesse. And here and there, I was thinking you were just sizing him up for a new range of merchandise.
Unlike you, I can do two things at once.
What about my protective equipment?
What about my protective equipment? You are a famous hero who can afford his own gear. I'll bet you could buy a house for the cost of what you're wearing. I'm barely wearing clothes. Joking aside, I doubt even a fine uniform like ours would last long on you. What with all the fighting you get up to. We need to tailor something specific to your needs and make it out of far more durable materials. And by durable I mean expensive.
Oh.
Saying that, if you were in a position to provide said materials, I'm sure our artisans would happily work day and night, all blissful smiles and sparkly eyes, to make you something suitable. Like another fucking top half of a hoodie.
Fascinating, though, this discussion of Ironworks garmenture. Garmenture undoubtedly is. Might our time not be better spent, say, traveling to the Omega waits.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm slowly slipping out of this arrogant voice because tired. Tired brain is tired.
I mean, being tired just makes you sound more arrogant and like you don't give a shit about anything that people are saying.
Wow.
That is a good idea.
What?
That is a good idea. Why haven't I thought about just being tired all the time?
Speak with Sid at the yawn. One of the artists I followed drew Sly Cooper in the Bloodborne uniform.
Oh shit.
And like those ideas do fit surprisingly well. His little
I kind of want to see. There it is. There's the solo instance. I knew it was coming soon.
His little hook is like a switch weapon.
Wham.
That's neat.
That's a decent idea.
We gotta fly over there, I guess.
I might want to call it after this solo.
Who's this we that can fly?
You can't fly? What?
You can't.
Oh right. I gotta come get you.
You think the cloud would cushion more of my fall?
Oh, there you guys are.
Are clouds known for being cushiony?
Just fluffy bullshit.
Don't act like you touched a cloud before.
Save
Can't
me,
lie to
flying nimbus.
I mean, it's not hard to touch a cloud. You just put your hand through fog. It's technically a low.
That's not a
very low level
cloud. That's a gas.
Yes.
Cloud's different.
What? No, fog is a.
Sensing a lot of strife in this conversation.
How inviting. I'm ready when you are, hero. Say the word and we'll take the plunge. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm in.
Okay, bye.
All right. I will be right back because I'm going to go to the bathroom because I have to go to the bathroom. Okay.
Oh, but there's dialogue.
What? There's dialogue?
Yes.
Yeah.
What dialogue?
There's always dialogue.
Good. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me do it. I'll do this the easy way. All right. Let me do it the easy way. All right.
What?
All right. I'll do it the easy way.
What is he saying?
I'm doing it the easy way. Hold on.
Just go
Hold
pee.
on.
It doesn't matter.
How inviting. I'm ready when you are, hero. Say the word and we'll take the plunge.
I'm worried about what the easy way is.
It's fine. Go for it.
We
Go.
just hear you filling a bottle. Do it the easy way.
Right then. Into the yawn we go.
Stop yawning. You're making me tired. Don't do it.
All fake yawns. How are you compelled by fake yawns? What's wrong?
Because I'm tired.
It's too early to be tired.
It's past midnight.
We're not even 2 hours in. You're tired an hour early. It's inconvenient.
What?
This is you.
I have not been sleeping very well lately. I'm sorry. I keep getting woken up it's like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe
Grind your
earlier.
sleep, you can
That's
level
not
it up.
his lines. Read his line.
What?
It's your turn. It's your turn to read the dragon.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh god, where is it? What? Oh, here we go. I am with you, mortal, along with what scant wisdom I can provide. Oh, and Andrew just died.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm still here.
R.I.P.
It says you just logged out.
I know it did. Don't worry about it.
What did he do?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hexagons.
Okay, cool. Now you're doing the instance. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Goodbye.
What?
What? It's not. There's no cutscene. It's just fighting. Now you just run through the thing and fight and do things. Do the things.
But there's more dialogue to read.
How is there more dialogue?
You're more dialogue to read.
Is there more dialogue to read? I don't
You ever
see
think
any
about
dialogue
that?
to read.
Well, the rift seems much as it did before.
And we appear to be mercifully solid. But I do detect some changes. If I'm not mistaken, there are fewer eggs floating in the aether. Oh, and now I don't have any blip bloops.
Give me that mount.
You gotta do
It's
some cheese
so
stuff.
stupid.
You gotta do level 8 or 90 stuff to get it.
Welcome, Alpha Group. Your prompt arrival is appreciated.
It's fine, this is a defective model, that's why it sounds different.
Omega, 'twould seem your experiment continued in our absence.
And Sid's voice modulator just sounds different. You know, same problem.
Affirmative.
This is
Progress has been satisfactory. Approximately 50% of the test subjects have been eliminated. Each test world hosts an ongoing contest wherein the strong eliminate the weak. The process is certain, conclusive, inevitable. Every result matches the predicted outcome. Every result except yours. And these two dumb bitches. Do these images cause you distress? Please examine them closely. Without suitable stimulation, you may not exceed your calculated probability of success. Your survival is crucial to my study. Through you, I must continue to explore the contradiction I have discovered in your otherwise impotent kind. The ability to triumph against overwhelming odds is one which I must acquire.
Foolish machine, what hast thou to show for all the years that have passed since the culmination of our war? Naught save thy continued existence. Hast thou no thought for what befalleth thy home star?
You talk slow. Your attempts to provoke me will not succeed. I will follow my programming. Fight, win, evolve. Then I will return to bleep bloop. First, you will be baked, and then there will be cake. Error. Accurate rendering of planetary label impossible in current mode of communication. Terminating exchange and returning to priority experiment. Digital style.
What is this whole fucking thing? Dialogue? What is
Yes. Alteration to equipment parameters detected. Recalculating projected combat capabilities. Blip. Complete. I will now commence recording your practical performance. Proceed, Alpha Group. Overcome the obstacles in your path and reach the end of the course constructed for you. In base 4, I'm fine. Oh no, I'm the only person left.
We have our orders. Shall we cut a path through the chaff then? Keep yawning. What? Where did you get those cards? What?
Ah, those are some
That's
nice
what you're worried about?
cards, which means, one moment, card game, play. Vsauce here, just word association time. You mean to play a part in proceedings this time?
That's
What?
a different noise.
Of course that's what you meant. Well, we do have authorization to fight in this area of the rift, so I suppose there's nothing to stop you from joining us. Welcome aboard, Alpha.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It's time for the Game Boy Advance Kingdom Hearts, where we have a deck of cards on the screen.
References.
It seemed like a big, complicated description, but then I just button mashed and I beat the game.
Yay.
That's most JRPGs.
Yeah.
Here's our 17-page manual on how to attack with a sword. And I'm like, I hit X. Shit, you can just do that?
Wait, no, not like that.
Yeah. Dude, I bought Star Ocean: The Last Hope back when I was in my phase of like, I have money now, I should make it last. I know. I'll buy all of the games that get you the most time for how much money you spend on them. So I bought a bunch of JRPGs for like $20 each. And fucking Star Ocean: The Last Hopes, it took an hour to get through the tutorials. Like before you even start playing the game, it just gives you a giant list of battle tutorials to play through, and it takes an hour. And guess what? It's basically just a button mashing mindless video game. Like, it's a complete waste of time. It's so nonsensical. But I was so drained by the end, I just never played the actual game. I only looked it up on YouTube like an hour later and saw the gameplay was just fucking mindless action RPG combat anyway.
Nice.
I don't know why JRPGs are like this. It's like how every other Final Fantasy like invents the most complicated way of leveling up ever. But there's not that much to it still. Like how bizarrely complicated looking the crystal grid thing was in 13, but you pretty much just held A to spend your experience and had almost no choices, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But it has to look complicated, so you feel smart and involved in the thing that's mostly just you fucking grinding and not thinking much and losing 50 hours of your life.
Sounds
What's
about right.
wrong with JRPGs?
Well, long time ago, someone said, hey, let's not do fun things, and instead, let's do complicated things. And then someone else didn't say no.
It's this insistence on making something simple complicated without actually adding depth, so it just takes a very long time to explain something that actually doesn't have much going on.
Yeah, I think a lot of the idea is that you're supposedly getting value out of the story, right? Like the mechanics are not supposed to be nearly as engaging in exchange for a story that's compelling, but it's never like that because it's, you know.
Ah, their mouths are full of gross spikes and they deflate like Slimer.
Okay, I think I'm almost caught up with you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty much caught up with you. All right.
He's using cards. Oh, they're all dead.
Against humanity.
He used Exodia.
Obliterate.
Am I supposed to be doing something?
No, it's just gonna go to a cutscene. Don't worry about it. Because you killed all the terminals, so the boxes won't spawn. They're stuck.
They're just vibrating angrily around us.
Yeah.
But has our healer finished the fight yet?
Oh, we're at this point already, are we? All of us?
I think so.
Right. Are we ready to?
Yeah.
The dialogue.
Right. Are we ready to... apparently not. Fortunately for you, I came prepared for the occasion. What a perfect opportunity to field test my latest creation.
Eyes.
I call it my bullshit. I'm back on it.
What?
Behold, the Mark 48 Iron Nero, complete with the new and improved mighty Mjolnir gunhammer. I believe it's Mark 48, right? L's 50?
We'll let him have his armor back.
Pretty sure L's 50.
He's gonna go try to rule the world again.
If L is not
Is he
50,
though?
it's 98. It's either 48 or 98. Anyway. Step aside,
take more.
Garland, and bear witness to the devastation.
It's taking more than some like ruby ass looking weapon to stop us.
Suddenly more combat.
I said he'd
Oh,
try
no.
to rule the world again. I didn't say he'd succeed. Just like how he's been trying to smile for the last hour.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't say that. He'll hear you.
He'll hear me from 2017 or whenever this came out.
2017.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be
Certainly
right.
A while ago.
It's 2 expansions ago. Am I not right? I feel like I'm pretty close. Like maybe within a year.
Very well might be.
Isn't the game from 2013?
Yes. 2012 or 2013, something like that, yeah.
Is this part of the expansion? Or is this just like base
This
game?
is
Well, this would have
this
been
is-
released as part of like the extra
Yeah.
patches. Like,
this is the various
4.1, I think.
this is the various update patches to this second expansion. This part's quite mindless. Lots of waiting.
Stop yawning. Stop it.
Sorry, it was just a lot of waiting.
Take it on faith, take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part.
Run. Oh no, not Dadaluma. Dadaluma? Dadaluma?
You
Not
right?
Dada.
Dadaluma. Yeah. Don't know who this is, but alright.
He's dead now.
Yep. Duty
Dada.
complete.
Man, I'm behind you guys. I just got to him.
Well,
He's trying to chop me, but I'm holding left forever. Actually, this is hurting. Wouldn't it be funny if I was the only person who failed and started over again?
no. You better not. I swear
Please
to
don't.
God.
Please don't.
Sometimes it's a little scary that I don't have a tank or a healer.
I mean, you have 2 methods of healing yourself.
I'm in the cutscene now.
That seems to be the end of them. And the path as well. Oh no, my armor.
My Digivolution failed. Oh.
As far as operational duration goes, that was pushing the limit. Still, it should suffice.
In between scrambling to stay out of the way of Nero's new toy, I found myself wondering about that card you used, Alpha. Care to explain?
Wah.
He boasteth that it is but one of the many tools at his disposal.
What, you didn't play Final Fantasy Tactics?
Be not deceived by his appearance. Like all of Omega's creations, Alpha was chosen for his prowess in battle.
Oh my god. Look how the face in the background even looked like it was like, oh my god, there's a little turkey. Oh.
Blip. Analysis complete.
Hey, his voice modulator's correct now.
How dare you?
Results matched revised projections. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subjects of note. Midgarsmore, your parameters are notably inferior.
Dost thou yet believe me, the mighty worm? I was in life. That reincarnation perished long ago. My fate was sealed the moment I delivered my spawn until this far-flung star, that they might be suffered to remain. I did offer my life unto Hydaelyn, abiding thenceforth in spectral form, a servant to be summoned in her hour of need.
Your account correlates with my records. It explains why I arrived on this planet, only to find that my journey's purpose was lost. Of necessity, my priority shifted to repairs, even as I searched for a new target of sufficient strength. Yet, I still do not understand why you aid these creatures.
It's funny.
I should think the reason plain, but mayhap 'tis not so for a soulless machine such as thee. By thee and thine my home was laid waste. The sound of thee, thy very scent, visiteth upon me a tempest of rage. I but lend these mortals what little aid I can render. Like being a translator for the tiny little elf over there.
Illogical. If your purpose is to facilitate my destruction, it would require an entity more powerful than you were at your prime. Without the means to muster such might, your presence here is meaningless. The experiment continues. Alpha Group, your next opponent, awaits you within the Sigmascape. Oh shit. Enter and commence the contest.
We did it, boys. We're finally Sigmas. Let's go.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, what? This place is just back again? What the fuck? Can't trick me. You're just reusing
you
assets,
expect
you cheapo.
otherwise? There's more hexagons.
That should do it. Our new base of operations is up and running. Now, what I'd really like to do is delve a little deeper into Omega's past. But as our dragon seems disinclined to indulge my curiosity, we had best focus on the task at hand. Let's get on with conquering the occupants of this Sigmascape, shall we? Oh man, Sid's about to be on that Sigma grind set.
All right, are you calling it, Effie?
I think I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, tonight.
Wow, get out of here! I can't believe this.
I've been yawning a lot.
This
The kettle is
boy's
apparently empty,
falling
by the way.
apart.
Yeah, no, it's for the last week I've been getting maybe 3 hours of sleep a night. And
That's
I've been
not
trying
good.
desperately.
You're
No,
gonna be
it's
dead
not.
soon.
Yeah, no, it's not been great.
You
But
need
I've been-
drugs.
I've been taking.
Yeah,
some
those
CBD
have been
stuff
working
that's
really
very
well
helpful.
for me, actually.
The problem is, like,
have you been taking Beam?
I was
Yeah.
I was prescribed some sleeping meds, but the problem is that not only have they not been helping, they've also
Yep.
made me feel tired all day.
Yep. Yeah,
Andrew
that's
and I
why
just
when
take
I was on sedatives,
CBD
that's
every
what
night.
happened. Yeah, we just do drugs and then go to bed.
I mean, it's
the true
like,
American
it's
spirit.
like the least drug part of the drug. There you are. It's been a long time. I don't remember anything about your voice or anything like that. Oops. Ah, Zev. Your timing is impeccable. I just received word from Ishgard. The powers that be have decided to welcome Troop Falsane with open arms. Fortunately, there are no rumors to suggest that the Totentanz has already struck the city, or any of the surrounding regions in Kurthus. And yet, word has it that some of the less privileged residents in the city have grown increasingly vocal of late. Not entirely unlike what we witnessed in Ul'dah. We must be vigilant. And so I would like to ask you and Rana to make for the Holy See as soon as you are able. I would join you, but I fear my wounds are not healing as quickly as I had hoped. I would only slow you down. Leave it to us, Mistress Nashmira. No matter what shadows plague the people's hearts, there'll be no match for your two favorite protégés. Come, Zev. Ishgard awaits us. Which way was it again? I forgot about the Totem Tents. I completely forgot about the storyline. I was like, what was the dancer storyline? The fucking, like, death dance is happening? Which sounds, I think it's vaguely based on something from real life. That one dash, the dance virus or whatever the fuck thing supposedly happened once. That nonsense. That Hyot nonsense. Brr. Why, my arms and legs feel like they're going to freeze and snap off like icicles. How can you even bear this, Zev? I don't know. How could I possibly be warmer than you right now? I've gotten used to it. I suppose adventurers like you get to experience all sorts of climbs in your travels and grow full body fur, and perhaps with time I'll get used to it too. No. You are fake, cat. Anyhow, our first order of business is to pay our respects to our hosts. I've been told that one Sir Handloop French awaits us at the place they call the congregation. I take it that you know the way. Yes, church dancing. Can't wait. Great time. Everyone's gonna love that. Well met, Zev. It is always a pleasure to welcome you back to Ishgard, though I must say I did not expect to see you return as a member of the traveling dance troupe. Just wait until you see him on stage. He's a sight to behold. Oh, but forgive me. My name's Rana Amigo, and I thank you for opening the gates to your fair city to Troop Falsame. The pleasure is ours. I must confess that I found the reports of our friends at Twin Adder regarding this Dance of the Damned somewhat difficult to believe. But if even a great hero like Zev here would come all the way here for this purpose, I would be a fool to dismiss the threat. And yet I have questions. The instructions from your Mistress Nashmira called for rounding up prominent members of the commoner class and seating them front and center at your performance. I did not object, of course, but whatever purpose is this meant to serve? The Tone Dance is a plague that spreads from one man's heart to the next, and those whose hearts weigh heaviest with anger, fear, and unease are often first to fall prey to its clutches. If we can assemble influential members of the community and free their hearts from shadow before disaster strikes, these men and women could in turn raise the spirits of their peers. Mr. Nashmira believes that this is our best hope for curtailing the spread of the Totem Tents. Where the leaders go, so others will follow. I suppose it is as logical a course as any. Very well, I have already identified suitable personages and extended to them an invitation to your performance. The venue will be before the Gates of Judgment. We believe this location would be most accessible to those who live outside the city walls. Thank you kindly, my good sir. Well then, Zev, we'd best be on our way. We don't want to keep our audience waiting out there in the freezing cold, do we? Oh, why did I remind myself about the cold? You're never escaping the cold. You need to evolve. You are too weak, but your children might not be. I don't know where that is. There you go.
I like how many different running animations there are. The escalation of speed. Getting further and further the more you accelerate.
Talk about an imposing audience. Now let's give them a show to remember. Oh, and Zev, let's keep the true purpose of our performance to ourselves, alright? You just said that right in front of them. They can hear you. We don't want to cause a panic after all. If we can draw out and dispel the darkness before the tone tan strikes, our task will be that much the easier. And besides, we want our audience to enjoy the show, don't we? I must admit I'm a bit nervous, but I know we'll be fine if we trust in each other. Alright, here goes nothing, but watch closely and follow my lead.
I feel like I remember being bothered by these storylines because it was like weird that like it just felt like we were like trying to like like stop rebellions. I had a better word that I was trying to think of, but I lost it. We were trying to like mollify them instead of letting the fervor boil over that they probably are justified in having.
Ladies, gentlemen, fair citizens of the Holy See, hailing from distant Radzadhan in the east, we are Troop Falsame. Today we dance for you the Kriegstanz, an ancient art passed down to us from the days of yore. Though the Kriegstanz was born on the battlefield, it is a dance that brings healing and succor. Your people suffered for too long the horrors of the Dragon Song War. Let our performance fill your hearts with hope and heal any scars that may still linger. And now, without further ado, let the show begin.
We're just out in the fucking snow. It's not. They didn't even get to go to a stage or a comfortable location of any kind.
I've never seen dancing like this before. It stirs the very depths of my soul. All of our faces are dirty because we're poor. Just watching her, I can feel all my pain and anger melting away. Wow, this is better than actually having systemic change.
Oh, it's Pinwheel from Dark Souls.
Pay no mind to those ominous clouds. It's all part of the performance, you see. Yes, Troop Falsame spares no expense in treating our audience to a spectacle of the senses, which is why none of you have chairs. Because of our incredible budget. That's your cue, Zev. Now sweep those nasty shadows away.
Pay no attention to how my dance looks like a DPS rotation. That's also normal. Oop, still in first person. Nope, shit. Hello. Now fighting is real. Got him. That's my dance.
When I received a sudden invitation to this performance, I didn't know what to expect, but that was simply remarkable. Ever since the show ended, my mind is clear, and all my troubles just don't seem so bad anymore.
This seems... I don't like this quest chain. I don't like the undertone of it at all.
And I the same. I must say that last scene where those fearsome shadow beasts appeared was particularly dramatic and invigorating. It's the strangest feeling. Even though my lot in life hasn't changed one bit, I feel like I'm able to face tomorrow with my head held high. The guillotines are pushed back another week. Aw, you folks are too kind. But I thank you, one and all. Never in my life have I felt so proud to be a dancer. Nothing quite like seeing all those smiling, satisfied faces, don't you agree, Zev? Just the thought we were able to bring a measure of happiness and hope to these proud, strong people makes all the hard hours of training worthwhile. And can you believe it? We were even able to stave off the shadows before the Totem Tents even struck. I do believe we've more than done Nashmira proud. I dare say our job here is done, so why don't we head back to Gridania and share the good tidings with everyone? I'll race you there.
Clicky, 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 clicky. These abs can make me float. Just accept the lore.
Zev, it's Mr. Nashmira. She's gone.
Settle down, Rana. Nothing ill has befallen our leader. She has simply taken leave of absence, entirely of her own volition. Said she had a matter to attend to with an old friend. The same friend who introduced her to our patron, Master Gegeruju, if I recall. She was reluctant to go into detail, but it would seem this individual is also familiar with the Totem Tents and has been researching the situation in Alamigo on our behalf. Mistress Nashmira means to join her there and scout on a suitable venue for our ultimate performance. She has asked that you and Rana continue training on your own until such time as she summons us.
Would it have killed her to at least wait for our report? Or does this mean that she actually trusts us? Whoa. If Mistress Nashmira believes in our ability to handle affairs, I suppose we owe her the same in return. Now that Alamigo has finally been freed from the Garlean yoke, surely it's only a matter of time before its people are ready to welcome us with open arms. At the same time, much like Ishgard, it is a land whose people have known more than their fair share of suffering. We will need to be at our best to deliver them with the dance of the damned. You know what that means, Zev? We must train with greater discipline than ever before. Come back when you're level 70.
That's always what that means.
Great news, Zev. A post-Moogle just dropped off this letter from Mistress Nashmira. She says the stage has all been set for a performance in Alamigo. Why, she's even scouted out what she claims is the ideal venue to host our exhibition, a village called Alagana that sits in the Girabanya Highlands. Though Alamigo is finally free from Garlean rule, many of its people still have doubts about that this peace will truly prevail. In other words, it is precisely the sort of place where the Totem Tents might strike. At any rate, Mistress Nashmira assures me that she and her secretive acquaintance have made all the necessary preparations. The Alamigan resistance, she says, has seen fit to ensure that Alagana's most prominent residents will be in attendance. If we can perform as we did in Ishgard and swiftly dispel the darkness from their hearts, surely they will be able to influence their fellow villagers and stave off the onset of the Totem Tents. And what did she say at the very end of her letter? Ah yes, Rana, Zev, the success of our tour and the very future of Troop Falsame itself rides on you. I'm counting on you to rise to the occasion. Fuck you three people that aren't one of us. Are you as excited as I am? Of course you're not, because you're not important and weren't named. Haha! Let's make sure a show for the ages, and with that, let's set out to Alagana. We mustn't keep Mistress Nashmira waiting. She values all of us so equally.
I'm going over here.
No, not you. Never you. There you are, Zev. Have you by chance seen Mistress Nashmira? I can't find her anywhere, but I'm sure she'll be along soon. I know she wouldn't miss our performance for the world. And look what I found. I scoured the troop's wardrobe to find outfits befitting our grand finale. One thing's for certain, we'll be dressed to impress. And remember, Mum's the word about the Totentanzle, right? I want our audience to enjoy the performance without worrying themselves with the terrible truth behind it all. Well then, whenever you're ready to take the stage, you know where to find me. Are you giving me a uniform to wear? This is it, Zev. Ready to raise the curtain on our final act? Okay. Are you about to glamour me? Is that what you suggested? Oh, I'm not even on stage. Ah, yes, the red shirts. So close and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Radzadhan across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent Troop Falseum. I'm over here for some reason. Today, we perform for you the ancient dance of our ancestors, a spectacle to stir the heart, enrich the mind, and chase away the shadows of doubt that plague your soul. Feast your eyes upon the Kriegstanz. Why am I over here, by the way? We just wave. Hi. Don't worry. It's just a horrible monster that's politely waiting for us to wave and perform, I guess. Right on cue. Alright, Zev, let's take out that nasty thing before our audience realizes it's not just for show. Just look at all those enraptured faces. The excitement in the air is almost palpable. They know they're about to get a show the likes of which they've never seen. The Alamegans are counting on us, Zev, and in more ways than they themselves even know. We must dance, and not stop dancing until every last shadow has been purged from their hearts. This is the performance we were born to give. Hello. Die. Eventually. I am level locked, so I have to be a little careful. You're just hitting me the whole time. Rude. Uh-oh. A shadowy spume. What do these words mean?
Do I do anything to it? Oh, it's just gonna chase me. I never have to stop moving. Joke's on you. Oh, it exploded. Oh, there's a thing on the ground. Are they spawning under me periodically, or what? Now there's just a bunch of them. Can I multi-target these guys? Yep. Being brought together. Oh, the teacher's here. She's doing that. So they're more AoE-able. I should make her my dance partner. You won't let me. Can you be my dance partner? Why won't you be my dance partners? That's the premise of— oh wait, I'm accidentally I'm in the thing. My other thing? There you go. Should have done that at the beginning. It's just harder when they're not in your real party. I don't even know which one I cast it on. I couldn't see. Ah! What happened to my internet? Time to stack, y'all. My group healing works for me pretty well, but does not seem to affect Rana that much. But a lot of it, it's probably like Elden Ring, where a lot of NPCs just survive by having too much health. Which means that they don't have normal mechanical interactions, like you can't heal them normally, because their numbers are all weird. Oh. Yep, not quite. Whoa. Hey, I hit him with my finisher. My bigliest attack of them all. That was a cool dance. It was weird how he disappeared midway through and then the whole thing started over. Mistress Nashmira,
Oh, I knew you wouldn't miss our grand finale, and your dancing. Why, you were every bit as enchanting as I remembered from all those years ago. Sharing the stage with you truly was a dream come true. I simply had to make amends for my embarrassing display in Gridania. Did I not? My wounds had all but healed entirely, so redoubling my training efforts after arriving here in Alamigo. I dare say I feel as spry as I have in years. And yet, there can be no doubt, you and Zev are the true stars today. To think that you have come so far in such a short span of time, mayhap I should have just admired your performance from the wings instead of stepping in. Tut tut, Miera. I seem to recall you telling me just the other day the girl was not yet ready for the spotlight. It's what's-her-name's mom. You know me, Lamin. I am strict with my students because I expect only the best from them. And these two have done me proud today. Fancy meeting you here, Zev. I must admit, it gave me quite a start when my Mira here told me that you, of all people, have joined her merry little troop. Mira and I go far, far back, you know. After those horrific events unfolded in Old Da, I hid away from Thavnair for some time. It was then that we first made each other's acquaintance. Song and dance go together rather well, needless to say, and our friendship rapidly blossomed. When she turned to me for assistance in planning Troop Falsame's tour of Eorzea, I was more than happy to do my part. Oh wait, she's the mom of the leader of the Scions, wasn't she? Adopted or something, maybe. I forget. It does not surprise me that an accomplished adventurer would have many friends across the realm, but never would I have suspected you and my dear Lamin to be so close. Truly, fate must have brought us together for a reason. I feel the same. Your presence alone has motivated me to grow in ways I never would have thought possible. You have given me the courage, strength, and determination to be more than I was. Thought I recognized that face from somewhere. Can't say the same. The Liberator of Alamigo, the traveling performer, eh? Not a path I'd have predicted, but I hardly am surprised to see you emerge triumphant in whatever you do. Aye, that was truly a performance for the ages. I was a performer before I liberated Alamigo. Here in Alagana, we don't get much exposure to foreign cultures. Rather stimulating that was. Specifically the grand finale where you chased off those bloody shadow beasts. Got the blood pumping, I'd say. I only wish there was more we could do to show our appreciation. Think nothing of it, good sir. Just know that we've brought a measure of joy to Alamigo, and its time of need is reward enough for us. Too kind you are, miss. The road ahead of us is a long one, but thanks to you we can stride down it with a spring in our step. Know that our village is always open to you, should you ever be willing to grace us with another performance. Farewell, friends. Phew, for a second I thought he'd realize the true nature of the shadows. But no, the threat of the Totentans is gone for now, and it seems no one's the wiser. That is heartening indeed. And with that, we should prepare for our departure. The Alamigans were kind enough to invite us in these trying times. We mustn't linger so long that our presence becomes a burden. I, too, should be on my way. It was a pleasure and honor both to see you on the stage again, Mira. And you as well, Zev. Till our paths cross again, so go in safety. How come their ears are allowed to clip through their hairstyles, but they won't give us good hairstyles? Checkmate, everybody. Oh my god, there's more? Oh, it's not over. Well, that's the last of it. Our props are packed up and we're ready to take to the road. I must say it's a touch bittersweet knowing that this was our last performance, but I suppose even the best things must come to an end. Mistress Nashmira will go ahead to Limsa Laminsa to secure a passage back to Razathan. You'll stop by and see us off, yes? We'd like to pay you a proper thanks before taking our leave of this land. They're dead. Somebody wiped them from the timeline. I'm tired. I did 4 episodes of Ad Astra, then 4 episodes of Akami, and now we're 3 hours into Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm alone now. I'm doing the whole thing myself. I guess that's the close one. I don't know, this town's weird. I don't know it that well. Did I go the wrong way? Yep. Hey, you can do that. There's no invisible wall. Zev, I'm so touched. You really did come see us off. Thank you ever so much for all you've done. It was an honor to tour Eorzea with you and bring strength and succor to its people. You have my gratitude as well, Zev. The people whose hearts you have touched will in turn inspire others. Yes, before long, the dance of the damned will be but a memory. And yet, until that time, we cannot let our guard down. I propose that we extend our tour of Eorzea, in the event that there are yet people in this realm who require our aid. Do you truly mean this, Mr. Snashmira? Zev and I can keep dancing together? In good time, Rana, yes. But Zev is an adventurer, and one whose services are justifiably in high demand. It would not be very considerate of us to monopolize his services for our ends. And so we bid you farewell for now. Rana and I will remain in Limsa, and consult with Master Gegeruju about potentially extending our tour to new locations. Pray come back and visit us on occasion, yes? Rana gets awfully lonely without company. Fuck these 3 people once again. Hey, that's not... Well, I suppose it is true. Keep dancing, Zev, and let us eagerly await the day that we can take the stage together anew. I finished the thing and now got a skill. I wonder how many skills I don't even have equipped from this expansion. Tactical step. In order to undertake the next dancer quest, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest, Shadowbringers. Is it the beginning of Shadowbringers? You must have completed the role quest, Courage Born of Fear. There's role quests? And once you have done so, the next dancer quest will be available from Nashmira. It's gonna be a while. Step gauge expanded. Performing tactical step will display 4 icons on the step gauge. Executing the corresponding actions in the correct order, followed by the technical finish, increases the damage dealt by you and nearby party members. It's longer than the old one. Nope, that's the end of the expansion. I have to beat Shadowbringers in order to unlock. You have to finish the entire expansion in order to do any of the quests. Usually you can do one every 2 levels or something. So is there a reason to use standard step anymore, or does it just does tactical step just replace it?